For this presentation I will be using a PowerPoint on my desktop. However, presenting it for a bigger audience I would be of course using the larger screen. So the title of my presentation is The Negative Effects of Sitting with Poor Posture. So during the normal day, we find ourselves either standing or sitting. The time that we stand or sit varies greatly, and according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the data for 2016 shows that the sitting time can vary anywhere between 5% and up to 91%. So when talking about sitting with bad posture, here are some examples of sitting with bad posture. So as you can see here, there are 3 examples of bad posture and 1 example of good sitting posture, with which we will get back to at the end of the presentation. So the negative effects of sitting with bad posture, I will cover in this presentation the 3 major categories. Now, prolonged sitting alone already has a long list of negative effects, but in this presentation I will only cover the effects of sitting with bad posture. So the first effect we're going to cover will be the low back pain. The second one is the neck and shoulders pain, and the third one is poor oxygenation. So talking about the low back pain, according to the website Infographics Archive, approximately 8 out of 10 Americans either experiencing or will experience low back pain in their lifetime. Now, out of these 8 out of 10 people, approximately 54% spend most of their time at work sitting down, which is not surprising why there is such a high statistics for low back pain. If you look at this picture, this is an example of poor sitting posture, and it's focusing on specifically on the low back. As you can see, the discs between the vertebrae get uneven pressure. So the front part of the disc, if we round our back like this, the front part of the disc will be compressed, which can have the short-term symptoms and also can lead to long-term chronic low back pain. Talking about neck and shoulders pain, we'll cover the 3 major points here. So the first one is so-called heavy head. So normally adult head weight would be around 12 pounds. That's how much pressure your spine has if the head is straight up in a good posture. However, with the bad sitting posture, as the head goes forward, approximately in this position, the load on the spine, on the neck spine, would be approximately 40 pounds or heavier. So that causes a lot of strain in the upper back and neck muscles, because they're trying to hold all that weight that's pulling down on the head. So that can cause the pain in the neck and upper back. The second effect on the neck and shoulder area is the forwarded shoulders. So as the head goes forward, it pulls the shoulders forward. So what it does for the shoulder joint, it moves it forward, and the chest muscles also get tight if the person is sitting like this for an extended period of time. That leads to the shoulder joint problems, because the soft tissues and muscles in the front of the shoulder get constant pressure on them. Third reason that for neck and shoulders pain is so-called neurological pain, which means nerves related pain. As the head protrudes forward, that narrows the exit holes for the nerves that come out of the cervical spine, which can cause the radiating pain down the shoulder all the way down to the fingers. It can also cause numbness or tingling. And the third major point related to poor sitting posture is poor oxygenation. According to the study done in 2016 in Korea, the lung volume actually decreases with the bad posture, which makes sense because the rib cage gets compressed and the diaphragm cannot go down as low, so subsequently we cannot get as much air in the lungs, which leads to less oxygen going to the tissues and the brain. And less oxygen going to the tissues and the brain can cause fatigue, and specifically talking about the brain, it can cause lack of concentration, sleepiness, headaches, and etc. So going back to the examples of the bad sitting posture, as you can see, the last one is showing the proper sitting posture, which I will demonstrate. So the low back should be slightly arched, shoulders should be back and relaxed, and chin tucked. Now this is an example of a good sitting posture. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that if you have to sit at your work for a long period of time, be mindful of your posture.